Hello everyone, welcome to Diksha Karnataka. In the previous video, we have discussed KCET part 1, 1 to 30 question. In this video, we will start discussing with 31 to 60. So we'll move to 31st question. If R to R be defined, one function they have defined for be defined 2x, x square, 3x, then x greater than 1 less than or equal to this function they have defined like this. They are asking to find the value of f of minus 1. So for f of minus 1, see if you observe minus 1, whenever input is minus 1 to this function, that means the function will behave like this. So 3 of minus 1 plus f of 2. F of 2 means for f function we are giving 2 as input, so function will behave like this. So f, what is that? F of 2 square plus f of 4. So f of 4 means the function will behave like this, 2 of 4. So when f of minus 1, let me write that function also, 3x plus f of 2. For f of 2 the function is behaving x square, and then f of 4 2x. So the function is like this. So minus 1 minus 2 square. So next, negative 3, positive 4, 8 4 2 4 8. So 12 minus 3 is 9. Which is the answer? D is the answer. Next, moving on to next question. Let relation R is defined n by ARB. If 3a plus 2b is 27, then R is. So relation R is defined in n, in natural numbers ARB. If they have given one relation, what is that relation? 3a. Let me write that relation here. 3a plus 2b is equal to 27. One relation they have given. Which option will satisfy this? They are asking that. So let me write 3a as, if I transpose this to other side, this becomes 27 minus 2b. And also a is equal to 27 minus 2b divided by 3. Now let me go for first option, 2 comma 1. If I am taking a is equal to 2, b is equal to 1, so a is equal to 2, 27 minus 2, b is 1 by 3, so this is 25 by 3. Not possible, so first option is removed. Next, moving to next, 1 to L. So if I move on to this 3 1 comma 2L, 3a is 1, 27 minus 2 of b is 12. So 3 is equal to 27 minus 24. Yes, this is possible. So you start solving for this. Maybe you will get all the values they have to satisfy that relation. This equation they have to satisfy. So whichever will satisfy, which if I take 3 9 in this, 3 of 3 is equal to 27 minus 2 of 3 of 3, 9, 2 of 9. So 18 is equal to 18. This is also, so you check for this 5, 6 and 7, 3. If you are getting, then this will be the answer. So you just have to plug in these values in this relation, in any of the relation, that will be the answer. Moving on to next, limit x tends to 0, 3 plus y cube. Next question, if you see, limit x tends to 0, if I place, so I think this should not be x, it should be y. If I place y here, then what I am going to get? Root 3 minus root 3 divided by y cube. So in place of y, if I am writing 0, so root 3 minus root 3 is 0. Whenever it is 0 by 0, we are already aware of LH, L'Hopital rule. What is L'Hopital rule? Differentiate numerator and denominator. So if you are differentiating numerator and denominator, limit, let me write that limit y tends to 0. For this, 1 by 2 root x 3 plus y cube, and if I differentiate this, 3y square divided by 3y square, anyways this differentiation is 0, this and this cancelled, 1 by 2 root 3. In place of y, if I write 0, so 1 by 2 root 3, which is the answer? B is the answer. So answer is B. Answer is B. I hope this is clear. Moving on to next question. If you are having any doubts, you can put in comments. I will respond in comment also. If the standard deviation of the numbers, numbers minus 1, 0, some numbers they have given. See here, if you see some numbers they have given is root 5. Try to recall one thing. Whenever they are talking about standard deviation is denoted by sigma is equal to root 5. So formula for if sigma is root 5, then sigma square is equal to 5. Here they have given sigma, so sigma square is 5. Next, now you try to recall the formula for sigma. What is the formula for sigma? Synopsis: summation of xi square by n minus summation of xi by n square. So sigma is equal to summation of xi. So this is x1, x2, x3, x4. What we have to, then the value of k. K we have to find. This is the formula. This is the formula. This you have to add to your memory. So sigma is equal to summation. Summation means addition of 1, 0, 1 plus k divided by n. N is 4. So 4 terms are there. You count how many terms are there. These are 4 terms. N is equal to 4 minus summation of xi. You add all this, minus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus k by 4 square. So sigma is, sorry, this should be sigma square, not sigma. Sigma square is equal to this. So sigma square is equal to 2 plus k by 4 minus negative 1 positive 1 cancelled, k square by 16. So sigma square value, if I erase, this should be sigma square. In place of sigma square, let me erase this and let me write. For sigma square, value is 5 is equal to k plus 2 minus k square. Here if I write 4 and here if I write 16 by 16. I am multiplying 4 to this term. Numerator and denominator, 4 I am multiplied. Next. Sorry, not k. It should be 16. So if I transpose this 16 after taking LCM, let me remove the 16. 80 is equal to 4k square. 4k square plus 2 4s are 8 minus k square. So 72 is equal to 3k square. 72 is equal to 3k square. 72 by, so 24 is equal to k square. That means k is equal to 2 root 6. 2 root 6, which is the answer? A is the answer. Moving on to next question. If A is equal to 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2, then inverse of matrix A cube is. See here, they have given some matrix, A value they have given, then inverse of, they are asking A cube inverse. They are asking this. I hope you might have understood the question. A is equal to this. So they are asking inverse of the matrix is. Now for A, let me find A square. A square means 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2. Now if I go for multiplication, what I'll get? 2 2s are 4 minus 3, 2 minus 2 plus 2. Next 3 2s are 6. See here, this element. Next minus 2 3s are minus 6. 3 minus 3 minus plus 4. So 1 0 0 1. A square is 1 0 0 1. That means A is A inverse, because see here, when we will get 1 0 0 1, A dot A inverse is I. Here we are getting I. and also a square means what? A dot a. A dot a is a square. So a dot a is I. That's what we have got here. This is standard. This is standard. This here we got a, right? That means a is equal to a inverse. So a is inverse of itself. That is the case here. Now a square. A square, what did we get? 1001. We got this. Next, a cube. If I want to go for multiplying a cube, I am multiplying one a here, one a that side also. So this is I. So a cube is equal to a. A cube is equal to a. Just multiply a on both sides. So a cube is equal to a. If a cube is a, so inverse of a cube is equal to inverse of a. Now what is a? A inverse is a, so a cube inverse is also a. Moving on to next question. See this question, read this. If A is a skew symmetric matrix, A is a skew symmetric matrix means A transpose is minus A. A is a skew symmetric matrix means A transpose is minus A. If A transpose is minus A, then they're asking to find A2021 is what? This is the question. You might have understood. Then A2021, this, all this they are given. So how to start this? Synopsis required to solve this problem is transpose of a matrix. Transpose of matrix. Properties of transpose of a matrix. Try to recall one matrix property. What is that? An transpose is equal to A transpose power n. See here synopsis. In properties of transpose of a matrix, we are having one property. A power n transpose is same as A transpose power n. Now this you have to remember in from synopsis, you have to remember properties of transpose of a matrix. For this, now here what they are asking, and this is given data, they are asking to find A2021. This we have to find. So A2021. Now let me apply transpose for this. I am applying transpose. I am applying transpose. So this becomes A transpose power 2021. A transpose power 20. According to this property. A201 transpose is same as A transpose power 202. Next, A transpose is minus A. A transpose is minus A from here 2021. Next, this 2021 is applicable to minus also. This is applicable to minus 1 2021 A 2021. So this is minus 1 A. This is minus A2021. A2021. What is this? A2021 transpose is minus of A2021. That means for a moment if I name this as B, then this will become minus B. So after taking transpose of some matrix, we are getting negative of that matrix. That is the conclusion. So what is the meaning of this? That means it is skew symmetric matrix. See here we observed. If I name this as B, then this I have to name this as minus B. So after taking transpose of some matrix, we are getting negative of that matrix. So that's why this is skew symmetric. Next, moving on to next question. If A is equal to something they have given, then AI be a power n, where I is the identity matrix of order 2. If A is equal to 0, 1, they have given this, then AI, they are asking to find the value of, then AI be they are asking to find this matrix. So first A they have given. So let me start with let me take n is equal to 1, then I am going to get IA plus BA. IA plus, if n is equal to 1, if I am placing n is equal to, then I will get n. Now let me go for option verification. N is equal to 1 means n is equal to 1 BA. Okay, we can consider, but we have to check other options also. A square, see here, this is A square plus A0BA. Since it is A square, eliminate this wrong option, remove it. Next, C, AI plus N. In place of N, 1, N minus 1, 0, BA. So AI plus B, here it is also one possibility. Next, ANI. ANI is A, N is 1, N is 1, AN. What is AN? AN is A. N is how much? N is 1, B, A. Here if you observe, we should get AI plus BA, but here we are getting ABA. That means this is also wrong option. Now we are left with A and C. So for that we'll go for n is equal to 2. If I go for n is equal to 2, AI plus BA square is AI plus BA, AI plus BA. So go for multiplying this, A square plus ABA plus BAA plus B square A square. Now if A is equal to this, A square will be equal to 0, 0, 0, 0. How means? Go for multiplying A into A. Yeah, this you have to add to your memory, or else if you are unable, then so this terms becomes 0. So when n is equal to 2, we'll get A square plus AB 2AB ABA, this becomes 2AB. So when n is equal to 2, the story is this. Now if I place n is equal to 2 here in first option, A option, A square plus B square A. So option A is also wrong. This is not matching with this. So we are left with only option is C. So C is the answer for this. Next, moving on to next question. If A is a 3 cross 3 matrix such that, so A is a 3 cross 3 matrix means n value is 3, such that some information is given about a determinant, determinant of I is some value there, then determinant of A is equal to, this we have to find. Determinant of A is equal to is what? Now for we have to solve this and we have to find determinant of A. They are asking to find det A. What is the value of det A? Now how to find? Using properties of adjoint. If I simplify this, I will write this as phi cube adjoint of A is equal to phi. Now which property of determinant I am using? K A. If Ka, then we can write this as Kna. Properties of determinant Ka can be written as K power n A, det of A. So properties of so when I am placing this out, I have to place order and then this. That means adjoint of A is 1 by, if I am sending this, comes 1 by 25. 1 by 25. 1 by 25. Next, determinant of adjoint of A is 1 by 25. Also, try to recall one more synopsis point. Adjoint of A is determinant of n minus 1. Determinant of adjoint of A is that is synopsis point that you have to remember in your, you should add to your memory this point. Next, A n minus A is determinant of n is 3, so this becomes 2, 1 by 25. So A is equal to plus or minus 1 by 5. Any option? D is the answer. Moving on to next question. There are two values. If there are two values of A, which makes the determinant delta is equal to 1 to 0 minus 2A. I tried solving this, but this question is incomplete without this data. There are two values of A, okay, which makes the determinant. Some determinant they have given. This information it is given in the question only. Don't consider this as I am considering on my own. In question only this was given is equal to 86. This is a part of question. Then the sum of these numbers is. So we have to simplify this determinant and then we'll see what will happen. So first let me simplify. Delta is equal to solution for solution. Delta is equal to 1. 2a square plus 4. This and this you multiply. 1. Next plus 2. I hope everybody knows how to solve the determinant. 2 2s are 4. A 0 plus 5 8. So delta is equal to 2a square plus 4 8a plus 5 8 is 40. So further this is equal to 86. Now a square 2a square plus 44 plus 8a is equal to 86. So 2a square plus 8a minus, if I transpose this negative, minus 42 is equal to 0. So if I divide 2 on both sides, this becomes a square plus 4a minus 21 is equal to 0. Next, now you go through this equation and you read the question. If there are two values of a which makes the determinant, this determinant is this only, then the sum of these numbers is. So if you take sum, whenever quadratic equation is there, to find value we do like this: x square minus sx plus p is equal to 0. So minus s is 4. So sum will be minus 4. B is the answer. Next, moving to next slide. If the vertices of a triangle are minus 2, then the area of triangle. Synopsis for this area of triangle. Area of triangle is half x1 y1 1 1 1 x2 y2 x3 y3. Synopsis is this x3 y3. Now here they have given x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3. Then x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3. Then area of triangle. So for area of triangle is equal to half of x1 is minus 2, y1 is 6 3 6 1 5 1 1 1. Next 1 by 2 minus 2, 6 minus 5 is 1, minus 6 3 minus 1 plus 1, 15 minus 6. So if you simplify this, only addition subtraction is there. Negative 2, negative 6, 2 plus 15 minus 6 is 9. 15 minus 6 is 9. So 1 by 2, negative 6, negative minus 2, minus 12, minus 14 plus 9, minus 2, 6, 3, 6, 1, 5. Then the area of the triangle is, okay, whatever is the answer, minus 14 plus 9 is minus 5 by 2. So 2.5 square units. Any option they have given? Since they have not given option, so we have to mark for 2.5 and we have to move to next question. We can't do anything. You mark any one of these options. So I think we have done everything correct. Area of triangle is half of x1 y1 and 1 minus 2 6 3 6 1 5. So minus 2 6 minus 5 1, negative 6 3 minus 1 2, okay, 1 15 minus 6 9. Okay, that is all fine. Negative 12, 14. Okay, fine. Answer is correct only, but it is up to them what they are going to do. Next question. Domain of cos inverse this is. So generally you try to recall domain of cos inverse x is minus 1 to 1. But here domain of cos inverse of GIF. So for GIF, if I write 1.999 also under GIF this, I am going to get minus 1 to 2. So if I take, because of GIF, if I am keeping cos inverse of 1.9 bar under GIF, then also I will get cos inverse of 1.9 bar is 1 only. So up to 1.9 bar we can give. So the answer for this is A, minus 1 to 2 is the answer for this. Moving on to next question. If A is a matrix of order 3 cross 3, then A square minus inverse is equal to. If A is a matrix of this, they are asking to find A square inverse, and also they have given something. So you try to recall A inverse. Synopsis required for this is synopsis point. A inverse is what? 1 by det A adjoint of A. So A square inverse will be equal to 1 by det A. Here A is A square and adjoint of A. So for adjoint of A square, this is the question. Now A square inverse is adjoint of A square by determinant of A square. What they are asking, A square inverse is equal to this. So any option is available directly, such option is not available. Now you try to recall properties of adjoint. Adjoint of A power m is equal to, adjoint of A power m is adjoint of A whole power m square is adjoint of A. So this will be equal to adjoint of A whole square divided by. Also one more synopsis point, determinant of A power n is determinant of A power n. A square I will write determinant of A square. Next, in the next step, adjoint of A divided by det A square. Now what is this from synopsis? Determinant of this is A inverse square. So A square inverse is A inverse square. A inverse square. C is the answer. Moving on to next question. X is equal to e raised to theta sine theta. Y is equal to something is missing in this question. What is that? E raised to theta cos theta, where theta is parameter, then dy by dx at minus 1 equal to dy by dx. They are asking x, they have given some value, y they have given, then 1 is. So dx by d theta, if I differentiate this, I will get e raised to theta first, next plus sine theta I will keep as it is, e raised to theta only. Now dx by d theta can be written as e raised to theta cos theta plus sine theta. Next, y is equal to e raised to theta cos theta. For that, if I differentiate with respect to theta on both sides, dy by d theta is e raised to theta cos. For cos, this will get negative sine theta plus cos as it is e raised to theta, differentiation is e raised to theta. So dy by d theta also we got. Now dy by dx, they are asking to find this dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta by dx by d theta. So dy by d theta is by e raised to theta. If I take e raised to theta common, cos theta minus sine theta divided by dx by d theta is e raised to theta cos theta plus sine theta. Theta cancel, cos theta minus sine theta by cos theta plus sine theta. So if I divide numerator and denominator with cos theta, what I'll get? 1 minus tan theta by next at 1 comma 1. So they are telling that x is 1 is equal to e raised to theta sine theta, and 1 y is also 1, that means e raised to theta cos theta, which implies theta is equal to pi by 4 when sine function and cos function are equal, when theta is equal to pi by 4. So if I place 1 minus tan pi by 4 by whatever it is equal to 0. 0 is the answer. So 0 is the answer. Moving on to next question. Theta. Y is equal to some function they have given. Y is equal to e raised to root x, then d2y by at x equal to log 3 to the base e. So to solve this question, what we have to do? Y is equal to, they have given e raised to root exponential function, they are asking to find. Next, so if I apply log to this function, see here exponential is there, y root and everything it is there. So whenever exponential function, to compensate for that, generally we apply log. Anyways, there are multiple ways to solve exponential function also. So I will write log y is equal to log of e raised to root x so on. So log y is equal to log e. Log and e, they are inverse functions, they will get composed and we are left with root x so on. Now if I square this, squaring on both sides, log y square is equal to x root x so on. Now if you observe root x is, let me write this log y square as it is equal to x. This value is here, so this becomes log y. Next, if I divide by log y on both sides, here we are left with log y is equal to x, log to the base e is there. So if I take e to that side, using the definition of logarithm, we can write y is equal to e raised to x. Definition of logarithm I am writing. So logarithms, just if you are not studied, if you are unable to recall, you study that chapter logarithms. So definition of logarithm says y is equal to e raised to x. I am using this. Now they are asking to find y double dash. So if I differentiate dy by dx is equal to e raised to, if I differentiate exponential function 100 times also, that will be same d2 is equal to e raised to x only. At x equal to some value they have given, so e log 3 to the base e. So e log, answer is 3. So d2y by, using properties of logarithm, using properties of log, e raised to log e to the base, properties of logarithm, e log e to the, one property I am using, so according, answer is 3. Moving on to next question. F of 1 is 1, f dash of 1, some value they have given for f of 1, f dash of 1, then derivative of this, they are asking to find derivative of this. So let me write that question. F of x plus f of x square whole square. So there are f of 1 some value, f dash of 1, then the derivative of f of x plus f of x square at x equal to 1 is. So they're asking to find derivative at x equal to 1. let me write this properly. In exam, you don't have to write all this, but now differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So if I differentiate this f dash, remaining function as it is, f of x. Further, now this first function is differentiated inside function f dash of f of. Now this function is differentiated, we have to differentiate this also, f dash of x plus. If I differentiate this looks like square function. So square function means of x. d by dx of square is 2x. So this is this. Next, f dash of x. Now, here if I substitute f dash of f of f dash of f of 1, f dash of 1, because what they are saying at x equal to 1, I am substituting 1 plus 2 f of 1 f dash of 1. Next, f dash of f of 1 is 1. F dash of f of 1 is 1. F dash of 1 is 3 plus 2. F of 1 value is 1. F dash of 1 value is 3. 1 and 3. Next, f dash of f of 1 is 1. F dash of 1 is 3 and one more 3 plus 6. So f dash of 1 is 3 into 3 into 3 plus 6. So this is 27 plus 6. 27 plus 6 is 33. So answer is 33. 33 is the answer. So this is, let me mark this as u, let me mark this as v. So dy by dx, so y is equal to u plus v, dy by dx, is equal to du by dx plus dv by dx. So for u is x raised to sin x. Remember one thing, whenever one function raised to another function, is there, go for applying log. Log u is equal to log of x sin x. So log u is equal to sin x log x, because properties of logarithm, log of a raised to m is m log a. Properties of log. Now log u is 1 by u. If you differentiate this, du by dx is equal to sin x. Log x is 1 by x plus log x as it is. If you differentiate sin x, you will get cos x. Next, du by dx is u sin x by x plus log x cos x. Du by dx is u. What is u? U is sin x. Now you place the values. U, in place of u I am writing x raised to sin x by x plus log x equal to pi by 2. So this is pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1. Next, sin pi by 2 is 1. X is pi by 2 plus log x cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0, so this becomes 0. So ultimately we are left with 1. So ultimately we are left with pi by 2. If you multiply this, we will get 1. Next, same way we have to do it for v also. Du by dx. Let me make a note of this if you want. Let me move on to v because space is not there. I am removing it. So here in this question we got du by dx 1. Now we assigned v. So v is sin x power x dv by dx. Before going to dv by dx, let me apply log and then go for log v. Applying log on both sides, x log of sin x. I have applied log on both sides. Next, log v, 1 by v dv by dx is equal to, in place of x, x only, log sin x, 1 by sin x cos x. I hope everyone is aware of formula. First function as it is, differentiation of log is 1 by x, so 1 by sin x, differentiation of sin x is cos x. Next, log sin x as it is, differentiation of x is 1. Please remember all the differentiation and integral formula. With the help of that only we are solving differentiation and integral formulas. dv by dx is v. If I transpose it to other side, v is sin x power x divided by x cos x by sin x plus log sin x. Next, dv by dx, x is pi by 2, so this is 1, x is pi by 2, cos pi by 2 is 0, log 1 0, so overall this is 0. That means this dy by dx is 0. We have dy by dx was equal to du by dx plus dv by dx. Du by dx is 1, dv by dx is 0, so dv by dx. That means dy by dx is 1, so the answer is D. Moving on to next question. If an is equal to one matrix they have given, they are asking to find determinant of a determinant of. So a1 is equal to 1 minus 1 0 1 1 0. See here, in place of this I am placing 1, so 1 minus 1 0, in place of n 1, in place of n 1, 1 minus 1 0. I hope everyone has understood this. In the same way for a2 what I will do, 1 minus 2 n is 2, and again one more n is 2, again 1 minus 2. So a2 is negative 1 2 2 negative 1, a1 a2. Same way, in the same way a3 is 1 minus 3 3 3 1 minus 3. Next, if I apply determinant, so this becomes that a1 is equal to 0 into 0 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Next, a2 determinant, I am applying determinant function to this, so this becomes, here we have to multiply, minus 1 into minus 4 is minus 3. So determinant of a2 is minus 3. Next, a3 is this, so if you simplify you will get 1 minus 3 minus 2 3 3 1 minus 3 minus 2. Now if you take determinant of a3, determinant function, 4 minus 9 is minus 5. So determinant of a3 is minus 5. Determinant of a3. Now they are asking to find this value. What they are asking? They are asking to find determinant of a determinant of. If you want to make a note of this, make a note of this. I am removing this thing from here. Determinant of a is minus 1 plus determinant of a2 is minus 3. minus 3. Next, so on. If you observe determinant of A2021, now to find determinant of A2021, let me remove of this. If you want to make a note of this, you make a note of this. I am removing because I want to find a determinant of A2021 is equal to 1 minus 2021, 2021. Next, 2021, 1 minus 2021 is 2020. 1 minus, I have already written like this. So A2021 is negative 2020, 2021, 2021, negative 2020. Determinant of A2021 is, if I multiply this, 2020 square minus 2021 square. So this becomes 2020 square minus 2021 square is A square minus B square. So for this, next, here we'll get minus 4041. Determinant of A2021 is negative of 4041. This is the story. So minus 4041. If you want to make a note of this, you make a note of this. I want to remove this. So now if I observe this, if I take minus common, 1 plus 3 plus so on, it is up to 4041. It is up to this. Now if you observe here, this is sum of, so this is negative, sum of 20, this is sum of eraser, this is sum of first 2021 odd numbers. If you observe this, in place of minus I am writing minus only. This is odd number, odd number, odd number. See here, for 1 we are getting 1, this we are getting. How many terms are there? 2021 terms are there. So sum of first 2021 odd terms. Now in synopsis, you remember one point, try to recall one point. Sum of n odd numbers is equal to n square. Sum of first n odd number is equal to n square. In 8th standard, you are having one chapter, square and square roots. There they will teach all this. Sum of first n odd number is n square. So here if I write, this becomes minus sum of first 2021 odd numbers. So this will be minus of, what will be that, 2021 square. So is there any option minus of 2021? C is the answer. I hope it is clear. If you are having any, if you have not understood any, just you can comment. I will reply in comment. Moving on to next question. Y is equal to this. They have given this tan inverse x minus x. This function they have given. Then dy by dx. They are asking to find this. So for this function, you apply differentiation on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So you will get dy by dx is equal to 1 plus x square. First function, here you have to use uv. First function as it is, differentiation of next 1 plus x square plus tan inverse x. Second function as it is, differentiation. This becomes 2x minus this differentiation is 1. Now this, if you cancel, you are left with, what you are left with, 1. this positive one, negative one cancelled. We are left with 2x tan inverse x. Easy problem. 2x tan inverse x. B. B is the answer. So answer is B. Moving on to next. The coordinates of the point on some equation they have given at which tangent. See here, tangent means what? Tangent is equally inclined to x-axis. Tangent means tangent is also one line only. Equally inclined to axis means what? There is one tangent which is equally inclined. Equally inclined means what is that? Y is equal to x. If you have studied straight lines very well, so you will be able to understand y is equal to x. So the coordinates of the point on this root x plus root y is equal to 6, at which tangent is equally inclined means there is tangent is also one line equal to x-axis means 45. So y is equal to x. If I substitute y is equal to x in this, what will happen? Root x plus y root x is equal to 6. So 2 root x is equal to 6. Root x is equal to 3. X is equal to 9. Which option is this? When x is 9, y has to be 9 because x is equal to y. Moving on to next question. That was time saving question. The function f of x. They have given one function. This is strictly. Now, this is one function 4 sine cube x minus 6 sine square x plus 12 sine x plus 100 is. It is decreasing. It is decreasing in strictly decreasing. They are asking whether it is decreasing or so. Whenever function is increasing or decreasing, we will go for differentiation. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So f dash of x is 4 3 sine square x. See here, d by dx synopsis is d by dx of sine x is cos x. d by dx of x cube is 3x square. Next, d by dx of so all formulas you have to remember. If you observe here, sine is composed in cube function, so that's why 3 into that square, 3 sine square x. So I hope everyone knows differentiation very well. 4 3 sine square x, sine x for sine, I have to write cos x minus 6. If you see here, sine square means again 2 sine x, again differentiation of sine x cos x plus 12. For sine x if you differentiate, you will get cos. So f dash of x is equal to 4 3s are 12 sine square x cos x minus 12 sine x cos x plus 12 cos x. Now 12 cos x. If I take common 12 cos x, I am taking common. So what I am left with? I am left with sine square x minus sine x plus 1. This I am left. Now if I go for pi by 2 to pi by 2, this in first option, pi by 2 to pi, cos is negative, so this is negative. What about sine square? Sine square is positive, minus positive. You won't be able to analyze like this, so I will take some random value. For sine square x, pi by 2 to pi means 90 degree or 91 degree. I will take 91 degree. Sir, why you are taking 91 degree? You can take any number between pi by 2 to pi. So 91 degree means it will be less than 1 only. Value of sine, it will always be less than 1. So if I take 0.99 square minus 0.99 plus 1, this will always be positive. You try to analyze this. See here, cos x is negative in second quadrant. Sine you analyze by taking different values. You analyze, you will get positive. So overall this is negative. Overall negative means what? Negative into positive is negative. You analyze this equation properly. You take different values. X is equal to some values between this and this. I have taken 0.99. 1 plus 0.99 square, it will be 1.99 minus 0.99 means it will be some positive. No? negative into positive is negative. Like that I have written. So you take different values. If you want 1 or 2 random values, you take negative, you are getting. So answer is A. I hope this is clear. Moving on to next question. For this synopsis, if you want, you can take synopsis. 0 to n gif of x dx is n minus 1 by 2. So 0 to n gif. Now, if I use synopsis, this synopsis here, here what I am going to get, 0 to 8. In place of n, I have to write 8. In place of n minus 1, 7 by 2. 7 8s are, or you cancel off 7 4s are 28. Is there any option like this? 28. Or else, if you are not understood this, if you want one more method, if you are not happy with this, so for KCET you use this problem. Or if you are not understood, I have one more method to explain. 0 to 8 GIF of x dx. This can be written as 0 to 1 x plus 0 to 2 dx plus so on 7 to 8 GIF of x dx is. If I place 0 to 1, say 0.5, if I am giving 0.5 as input to this, what happens? You give any number between, this will be 0 only. So integration of 0. Next, sorry, not 2, it is 1. So on. Now if you give 1 to 2 any values, you will get 1 dx plus so on plus 7 to 8. If you give any 7.1, if you are giving, you will get 7.99 also, you get u dx. Now this is first method. If you are not okay with this, go for second method. Means for understanding purpose. In exam we have to go for this only, immediately answer. For understanding purpose I am explaining all this. Integration of 1 is x 1 to 2 plus so on plus I will keep 7 outside. So upper limit minus lower limit 2 minus 1 plus so on 7. Here what you will get, 8 minus 7, 8 minus 7. So if you observe here 1 plus so on plus 7 1. So sum of first 7 terms is 7 into 8 by 2. 7 into 8 by 2. 7 into 8 by 2 is 28. See here 0 to pi by 2 root of sin theta cos cube theta d theta. So for this, let t is equal to sin theta. Now why we are doing these substitutions here, some things will get simplified here when we are doing this. Cos theta d theta is readily available, that's why. Now when t is equal to sin theta, dt is equal to cos theta d theta. Also here theta was from 0 to pi by 2. So now integration becomes, when theta is 0, t is 0. See here theta is 0 here. That means theta 0, t 0. Next, theta is pi by 2. T is sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1. Next, 0 in place of 0 0. So 0 to 1, root I am keeping as it is t. Cos cube theta d theta, for that I will write cos square theta cos theta d theta. For cos theta d theta I am already having dt. So 0 to 1 root t dt. Now this cos square theta I will write 1 minus sin square theta. So 0 to 1 root t 1 minus sin square theta. For sin square theta I will write t square dt. Sin theta is t, so t square. Next, 0 to 1 t power 1 by 2, if I am multiplying this here, minus t power 5 by 2 dt. So this t power 1 by 2, this becomes, if you integrate, minus t power 7 by 2, 2 by 7 from 0 to 1. Now if I substitute upper limit 2 by 3, lower limit 0, minus 2 by 7. So LCM, I will multiply this term with 7 to numerator and denominator. 21, 14 minus 6 is equal to 8 by 21. D is the answer. D is the answer. Next, moving on to next question. If y, some equation they have given, okay, if EY, then ordered pair, they are asking first differentiation and second differentiation at x equal to 0. So e raised to y, I will consider this and differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So differentiate with respect to x. This becomes e raised to y, y dash. So in synopsis, dy dx of e raised to x is e raised to y, y dash, plus x, y dash, plus y. X differentiation is 1. See here, this term I am differentiating x, y dash plus y is equal to, differentiation of constant is 0. At x equal to 0, if I substitute x equal to 0, now in this equation, if you substitute x equal to 0, let me write that equation here, e raised to y plus xy is equal to e. At x equal to 0, e raised to y is equal to e. That means y is equal to 1. At x equal to 0, y is equal to 1. Now they are talking about y dash. So y dash, if I take e raised to y plus x, if I transpose this to other side, negative y. So y dash is negative y by e raised to y plus x. So y dash is negative y. In place of negative y, I will write 1 e. So y dash is minus 1 by e. Is there any option with minus 1 by e? Here we are having this and this cancelled. Next, we are interested in y dash, y double dash also. So for y double dash, differentiate once again. How will you differentiate this? So now this equation, if I am considering and differentiating, y dash is equal to minus 1 by e. You make a note of this. Anyways, I will erase this. So ey y double dash plus y dash e y. What is this? E y I have kept, I have differentiated this. Next time y dash I have kept e raised to y dash. I hope you might have understood. I am using uv rule, dy dx of uv rule. You should be knowing dy dx of uv rule, so that rule I have applied here. Plus x y double dash plus y dash as it is, x differentiation is 1, plus y dash is equal to 0. So if you observe here, y double dash is here also, y double dash e raised to y plus x plus y dash square e raised to y plus 2y dash is equal. Now that x equal to 0, y is equal to 1, we have to find this, na? E y iodine substitution plus y dash is how much? How much is y dash? Y dash is minus 1 by e. If I transpose 2 by e and 1 by that side, I will get 1 by e. So if I transpose this y double dash, 1 by e square. So for y double dash, series A is the answer. Moving on to next question. The function f of x, some function here increasing. So whenever function is given increasing, so to find increasing of this, we have to differentiate. F dash of x is minus x plus 2 denominator square. I am using d by dx of u by v. Students might be aware of all this. D by dx of u by v is v square u dash v minus v dash u. So that function, if I x plus 2, this as it is, differentiation of 2x is 2 minus 2x as it is, the differentiation. Now 2 to the this, if I simplify this, 4 so go for taking of LCM, what you will get, square x plus 1 minus 2 square minus 4 x plus 1. Next, if I simplify this, just I am simplifying, nothing else. This is positive by positive, positive by positive is positive. So x plus 1 has to be greater than 0 because is increasing. Increasing, when do we say function is increasing? Function is increasing means f dash of x has to be greater than 0. So f dash of x has to be greater than 0 means what? This expression x square by x plus 2 square x plus 1 square, and this expression has to be greater than 0, and this is already greater than 0, only x plus 1 has to be greater than 0. That means x has to be greater than minus 1. X has to be greater than minus 1. So which is the answer? D is the answer. Moving on to next question. This e raised to x, try to recall synopsis for this. Synopsis, integration of e raised to x f of x plus f dash of x dx is e raised to x f of x plus c. So synopsis is this. Now if the moment you see e raised to x, this synopsis should come to your mind. Now how to use this formula in solving this problem, I will tell. See here, 0 to 1 e raised to x by, for this x, just I am interchanging here x, I will write plus 2 minus 2. Okay na? See here, add, now same function only, by why I am doing, you will get to know, x plus 2 cube. Same thing only I am writing here. 0 to 1 e raised to x, let me open one bracket, x plus 2 by x plus 2 cube minus 2 by x plus 2 cube. So this becomes 0 to 1 e raised to x 1 by x plus 2 square minus 2 by x plus 2 cube. Now you see this dx, don't write all this dx in exam. So what are the very necessary things? Only those things you have to write. Now if I take this as f of x, if I name this as f of x, if I name this as f of x, this will be f dash of x. So just differentiate this. How to differentiate this, you try on your own. If you are unable to differentiate, you ask in comments. In comments I will upload the answer also. You just mark f of x, this is 1 by square minus, so you will understand. So it is based on differentiation. Please try it once on your own. Now if this is the case, we are left with e raised to x f of x. What is that f of x? 1 by x plus 2 square plus c. Since it is definite integral, you should not write this c, and also we are left with some substitutions, 0 to 1. Now this becomes e by 1 plus 2. If I am keeping 1 here, 3 square 9 minus e raised to 0 by 4. So e raised to 9 minus 1 by 4. E raised to 9 by 1 by 4. Any option A is the answer. Moving on to next question. F of, this is not f, this is integration, dx by x plus 2. So solution for this, they have integrated this and they are asking to find this. We have to find A and B. By seeing the options we can make out A, B values they are asking. So now how to approach this problem is integration dx by, here integration is there, here integration is not there. Let me apply differentiation on both sides of this equation. For this equation I am applying differentiation. So differentiation and integration, they will get cancelled. What are we left with? X plus 2 x square plus 1. Mark my words, differentiation, integration, differentiation, they will get, only function will be left. A, in place of A only, in place of log 1 plus x square and this differentiation. Please recall all the differentiation formulas, because here we are having some span of time. In that span of time we have to finish. So I am not writing formula. If I differentiate x, no, eraser. So differentiation of this is done. B, tan inverse x. For tan inverse x, if I differentiate 1 plus x square plus 1 by 5, 1 by x plus 2. I am differentiating this log function. D by dx of log x is 1 by x. D by dx of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. I am assuming that all the students who are watching, I request you, if you don't know the formulas, in one sheet of paper or in one book, you keep all the formulas to solve this problem. Next, now what is the task? A and B we have to find. So to find A and B, this is the story. To find A, substitute x equal to 0, so that these terms get vanished. What are we left with? 1 by 2, 1, next 0, b by 1 plus 1 by 5, x is 0, 5. So this is 1 by 2 is equal to b plus 1 by 10. So b is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 10. So LCM is 10. We have to multiply this with 5. 5 minus is 4 is equal to 2 by 5. So any option with 2 by 5, B is equal to 2 by 5. Here two options are there, so we have to find A also. Now to find A, you substitute, let x equal to minus 1. Shall I go for minus 1? Yeah, I'll go for minus 1. Let x equal to minus 1. So 1 by 1 b by phi x in place of x minus 1, so 2 minus 1, that substitution I am doing. 1 by 2 is equal to minus a plus b by 2 plus 1 by phi. Now b value is 2 by 5. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 5 is minus a. B value is 2 by 5. So 1 by 5. Further you simplify. After simplifying, whatever is the answer, you will get it. Minus 2 by 5. 1 by 2 minus 2 by 5. Answer is this. Only addition subtraction is there. That part I am leaving to you. So you please solve. If you have not understood, in my next lecture I will make video or some other arrangement I will do for you. If the area of region bounded by the curve y is equal to tan x and the line. So area of the region, integration problem between some information they have given. Area of the region, they are talking about area of the region. Area of the region bounded by curve. Let me draw that curve. So if I draw that curve, 0, pi by 2, pi, so on. Curve, tan x curve is like this. Y is equal to tan x curve. This is standard curve. In this, what can I explain at this point of time? So by curve, then and x axis, then x is equal to pi by 3. Pi by 3, 0 to pi by 3. Now area of region bounded by the curve tan x, the x axis. Now what they are asking, if you observe, the area of region bounded by the curve y is equal to tan x, means this region they are asking to find area of region. So for this, required area is equal to 0 to pi by 3. Here if you observe from 0 to pi by 3, tan x dx. So required area is equal to log of secant x 0 to pi by 3. Integration of tan x dx is synopsis only. Integration of tan x dx is log of secant x plus c. Log of secant x. That is synopsis. That will come under synopsis. You should be knowing the synopsis very well. Without synopsis, we cannot solve competitive problems. So required area is equal to log of secant pi by 3 minus log of secant 0. Secant 0 is 1. So log of root 2. Secant pi by 3. What is secant pi by 3 value? Cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. Secant pi by 3 is secant pi by 3 is 1, no, 2. I guess it is 2. Log 2. So any option with log 2c is the answer. Next, log 2 is the answer. Moving on to next question. Evaluate the limit 2 to 3x square as a limit of sum. In NCERT, the limit of sum is there, but it will take long process. You don't solve it using limit of sum. Generally, you go for normal only, because although they are saying as a limit of sum, but they will not get to know which formula we are using. So it is better you go for x raised to n dx is x raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1. This is the synopsis for to solve this problem. So go for solving this problem. X raised to 3 by 3. This is 2. This is 3. 3 cube is 27 minus 8 by 3. Substitute this 27 minus 8 is 19 by 3. So 19 by 3 is the answer. A is the answer for this. Moving on to next problem. See here, if I place sin x, to simplify this directly, trigonometric functions, we don't have any direct ready-made available things are not there. Suppose if I substitute sin x is equal to the cos x dx will become dt. So what substitution I am going to make? Let t is equal to sin x, dt is equal to cos x dx. Also when x is 0, so x is 0, t will become x0, t0. Next, x is pi by 2, t is 1, sin pi by 2 is 1. So 0 to 1 cos x, in place of cos x dx, dt, cos x dx is dt, t dt by 1 plus t. So this integration we have to do, t dt by 1 plus t. For this 0 to 1 t plus 1 minus 1 by t plus 1 dt. Next 0 to 1 dt minus, so 1 dt is t, 0 to minus log t plus 1. So this is 1 minus log of 2 minus log 1. So 1 minus log 2 is the answer. Few synopsis points I should have said, but right now I'm unable to say. If you are finding any synopsis point, we'll discuss in, you add some comments, I will reply to that. Next, this is standard NCERT problem. So in all my lectures I say already, every time I say NCERT 5 times you have to revise. If you revise NCERT 5 times, then definitely you will get 50 plus in KCET. So no need to go for other books, no need to prepare for JEE advanced and then come back to CET. So don't do like that. If you are CET student, NCERT perfectly you do, that will be sufficient. So by seeing itself you can make the answer 2 sin x plus x cos x alpha plus c. Or else if you don't know, we will discuss the solution also if you are unable to remember. Generally students will be able to remember cos 2x, formula synopsis, first let me write synopsis. Cos 2 alpha is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. So if I use this here, 2 cos square x minus 1 minus 2 cos square alpha minus 1 dx by cos x minus cos alpha. So minus 1 and plus 1 will get cancelled. 2 if I take out, cos square x minus cos square alpha is left by cos x minus cos alpha dx. So 2 integration a square minus b square cos x minus cos alpha cos x plus cos alpha dx divided by cos x minus cos alpha. Let me cancel off cos x. So integration of cos x is sin x plus cos alpha into x. So 2 sin x plus x cos alpha, c is the answer. This is NCERT question. As I say, if you prepare NCERT very well, 2 sin x you will get this answer. Or else if you want to go for solving, you can go for solving. I hope this step also you might have understood. So if you are having any doubts, cos x different integration will become sin x. Cos alpha is constant, so we are keeping cos alpha as it is. Integration of 1 is x. So I am writing like this. Moving on to next plus c. Moving on to next question. If you find this video really interesting, like, subscribe and share. And also if you are having any doubts, please comment and also let us know if you want me to make any further videos on any topic synopsis.